Good morning, guys. It's Dawn from Let's Make a Mess today. How are you doing? This morning I was asked, well, actually not this morning I wasn't asked, but I was asked a few days ago if I would create a Buddha journal for one of my viewers. And I'm not working on any flows or anything right now. So I thought, why not? She's been asking me for a Buddha journal for quite a long time. She doesn't want a flow. And so I thought, well, okay, I'll do that. So she wanted it very similar to mine, so I made it the exact same size as mine. And the only thing I've done this morning was I've measured it, and the measurements are 10.5 by 1 by 5.5. For those of you that are interested in making one the same size as mine, it's a great size to play with because the pages are long and it's fun to write in. And she doesn't want a lot of embellishment. She just wants the pages. And so that's what I'm doing this morning. And so I didn't have any masking tape. It's really hard to find a 1-inch spine on boxes. So yeah, I had to make my own. But because of that, I want to ensure that this spine is strong. So I did find some of this duct tape, which, this spine isn't going anywhere. But however, I want to go ahead and reinforce it with even more uniform with some tie back. And I want to go over the edges. So let's just do that right now. We're going to just add some tie back to this. And this is just some tie back that I repurposed from an envelope. So yeah, so that's all we're doing now is we're just repurposing some tie back from an envelope to reinforce the spine. This is going to be a very soft, and when I'm making my journals, I always use the 2 glues to ensure that we have enough, here we go, enough, that it's going to be, oh, look what that did to can you see what that did? It kind of made a design in I guess you can't really see it that well. Anyway, so I just want to reinforce this, and using 2 glues really works well. So, and this is not a big deal, but it does really, tie back is strong stuff. They put this on housing sides and kind of thing. So I really like tie back, and I just really want to make sure that this is a one strong Buddha journal. So yeah. So I've chosen this pattern right here. I think it's lovely, and I'll show you how I did it. Now I don't know if she's going to like this pattern or not. I did send her an email, or whatever. I communicated with her. Oh, I don't want to use this to do art. I just use. Right now, I just want my jot glue. Let me grab some other jot glue. Hold on, you guys. Because I know jot and aliens play so well together. I'm not willing to take a chance when I'm journal making to try any other glue right now. No. This is my go-to combo. I just know that it works so well. So yeah. So there we go. Just fold that over. It doesn't have to be perfectly centered. It's just all about the spine. So there we go. Let that go. I gotta let this dry before we do too much. Now I believe this is going to be the inside. Yes, because I want this to be on the outside, and I don't want this verbiage, this advertising to show through. Yeah. So when I put this together, you leave a little bit so that it can close like so. So just remember to do that when you're creating your journals. Let's get that just a little bit, not a lot, not a big deal, no drama allowed. The inside covers never look like that much, do they? Like, really, that's it? It's so funny, but when we're done, they always look so pretty. Okay, so yes, this is going to be the inside, but we need to let this dry a little bit. And so I don't really mind what's going on here. It's all good. Just really burnish that down well. It is the outside. I love the size. And I normally don't do journals on demand or whatever, but I decided to this time. Okay, so what I did with this particular fabric, which I'm going to go iron really quick. I can't put that down. I mean, I'm sure the glue would make it come out, but I'm not going to chance it. But what I did was I ensured, I don't want to fold this right now, but I ensured that when it folds, this is going to be on the spine, and this will have two on each cover. On each, yes, the front and the back will have two of these and a little bit of this. I just thought this was a really pretty, because this is kind of a nice golden yellow, a little bit of green, and I love the mandala, and there's some brown, and I thought this would look, it's kind of earthy, and I thought it would look beautiful with anything that she decides to put on it. You can tone it down with golds or browns or earth tones or anything of that nature. So let me go iron this, and I will be right back. Okay, we are back. This is nice and pressed and ready to put on here. I think pretty good. Let's go ahead and just burnish this down a little bit. Make sure that that's not going to, oh, you know what? It's going to show through a little bit too much, I think. So I might have to reinforce. Yeah, let's see. Yeah, I'm not liking that. I might have to put some white paper. And anyway, it would brighten that up. See? Wouldn't that brighten that up some too with the white paper? So let me grab. Do I have? I actually do. Hold on, guys. Hi, guys. I'm back. Okay, so what I did was I found a really great piece of white cardboard. It did not add too much to the thickness, so it's still nice and flexible. It's still very soft. It's not, I mean, it's between a hardback and a soft cover, but I still consider this a soft cover. And then I went ahead and used this scoreboard to ensure that it was nice here. And that way, when the book has this cover on it, it's not going to be, you can't see the difference. It's actually much, much better. So let's go ahead and put this on here, and then we will worry about the inside later. I'm just going to go ahead and use what I always use, is some cardboard on the inside, because I don't know, I just like cardboard on the inside. I mean, I have some as well, so why not use it? So yeah, this is great. This is going to be nice. It'll be really really nice for the for my subby. All right, I made myself some more coffee. So let's put this over here. Let's put that there, and let's get to gluing this thing down, shall we? So I kind of want, I think I want this to be on the top. These are higher up. I definitely want that in the middle, you know. And so it'll be like that. Isn't that pretty? That's pretty darn cool. I'm trying to get that right in the middle there. There we go. So yeah. So I'm just going to go ahead and add some glue on here. I haven't made a Buddah journal in a while, so I'm really excited about it. I love my Buddah journal, so here we go. Have some more Joe, Dawn. Have some more Joe as I try to pull off the non-existent cap. Let's pull that out of there. We don't need that there. This is where I like to double up my glue again. And just put as much as I want on there. Get rid of that thing. And this is a very simple journal. She says she doesn't want tassels or anything, but I am going to go ahead and sew in the signatures, because I think it's better for these kind of journals to be sewn in. Look at that. Messy, 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 sloppy, 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 gloppy, 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 and that's good. Gloppy is good when you're gluing on this, because what's going to happen is the Aleenes and this Jot glue, they get together and they perform magic, in my opinion. For what that's worth, right, guys? In my opinion, for what it's worth. Oh, that's a good old song, isn't it? For what it's worth. I used to, sing that song in karaoke back in the day when karaoke was just coming out. And what song are you going to sing? I'd like to sing For What It's Worth. It's funny how that song just seems to really resonate today, doesn't it? Anyway, let's just say, okay, that's the hippie in me, guys. So never mind me when I go on my little hippiedom. I am an old school hippie. I'm a little young to be a hippie, because I was born in 1960, but I grew up with my brothers and sisters. And we had bands in the basement, and my mom was a hippie. My mama was a hippie. All right, nice. I've decided this way. So I'm going to stand up to get a good bird's eye view because I really want that thing to be kind of, no, I want it to be in the center. Let's see, like so. Are you in the center? Oh, good enough. There you are. See, here's the center right here. It's a little off, but that's okay with me. There we go. Nice and flat and no drama. No drama. Oh, this is cute. This is a nice journal. She's going to love it. I hope she loves this cover. I should check and see if she's texted me back yet. I don't know. Well, if she doesn't want it, I'll put it on my Etsy shop, and somebody will love it. I love it. I love that it's bright and pretty. Okay. So see, that's going to be so cute. Look at that. Perfect. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and cut the sides and then fold it up and then we'll add, I think I'll add like a nice darker, but I don't know. I always say I'm going to do something and then I never do it and then I feel like a complete idiot, so I didn't even. But this is fabric, so I'm going to use my fabric scissors. I'm going to go ahead and just cut this a little pinch right here. Not a lot, just a pinch. Get up there if I wanted to add a paper clip, but I don't really think that's what these are about. You know what I'm saying? I just like to make them kind of even. I think that my sari fabric kind of jacked up these scissors. Now, I don't like to go straight to here. I like to leave a little bit. So, you know, yeah, because I like to wrap it around. I know some people go straight to the edge, but I just don't. I like to have it wrap around a little pinch. It does make it a little bit thicker. I don't care. You know, I really don't. I don't mind that. So, yeah. So with that, let's just get gluing. Now, I like to do 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't know why. I'm going to go ahead and do the top. Yes. Hang on, we got a little bubble here. Let's get that out. Where is this? There we go. Get on there now. Get on there, ye bubble. I see a couple of them. I'm not worried about it, but probably shouldn't be messing with it so much right yet. Mine doesn't have a closure, so I haven't even thought about that part yet. Maybe a couple of little bubbles in here, so I took care of those. Let this rest for a second. Okay. There we go. It's time consuming, guys. But it's fun. You gotta remember, these are handmade, so they're not store-bought. So, you know, they're not perfect. And that's half of half of the, you know what I'm trying to say. The beauty of them is that they are handmade and not perfect, right? I don't think anything should be perfect. It's not a perfect world, and I think we get into trouble when we try to make it so. Honestly, I do. There we go. Okay. So I think I should let that sit for a minute. And let those. Again, there might be a couple little bubs in here, but who's gonna like go, oh, there's a little bubble right there. Not me. Not me. And then when you, yeah, it'll be fine. Yeah, it's okay. I am not gonna sweat it. Could have probably used a little bit more glue on there, but that's okay. Okay, let's just do what I was saying. I'm gonna do the tops first, and then the bottom. Okay, so let's grab my look at that, it's almost gone already. You use a lot. I use a lot of glue stick on here. Like a lot. So I better get a fresh one. That's more copy. I'm gonna go for a walk after I get this going. We will, I'll probably do this in a couple of different parts for you guys so that you can play along with me if you want. Yeah. Pardon my nails and everything today. I took my polish off yesterday and I just did not want to put any back on right this second. So I didn't. Okay. Turn that over and do the same over here. Every journal that I do, hold on, sorry. Every journal that I do has its own little special, unique method about it. Like this one, I needed to add more white paper to the front. You know, as you go, you just kind of let it makes the rules. The journals make the rules, especially when you're making like just one at a time, which I really think I'm going to enjoy making one at a time. I was trying to do so many flows, which I am going to do more flows. I'm not done doing flows because I know you guys love the flows. But doing 10, 8, 10 at a time doesn't feel very, it's just not as, what am I trying to say? Artistic or creative, because pretty soon now you've just got this like oh, you know what I forgot to do? I forgot to do the corners first. Huh. Oh well, my bad. Like I said, everyone's different, so it just doesn't feel everyone feels a little I don't know, different. So like this one is going to be, see, the corners are actually pretty cool, even though I'll just trim them and put some frayed edges on, fray away on there. I love that. Just learning something new every day. So what I was trying to say though is that I just feel like working on a single journal here and there is probably what I'm going to try to do from now on. I don't know if I'll always video it, but I might. Or I might not, because I might just surprise you with some video, with some journals in my Etsy, or a journal here and there in my Etsy. I don't know, guys. I just fly by the seat of my pants. I really do. You can tell. I am not a professional shop here, but I have fun. I make a mess, and I hope that you do too. Wow, that's cool looking. Really cool looking. Love it, love it, love it. Love it, love it, love it. So let's just snip that right there. It's fine. This one need to be snipped. Oh, maybe just a pinch. Oh, those corners turned out perfect, actually. Perfecto. I love them. You know, nice. Maybe I was doing it wrong all the way around, all along, because these are pretty cool. All right, so now let's go ahead and put in some cardboard, you know, to fill in the, and then we'll let it rest for a while, dry before I can do it. I'm gonna have to get the signatures together, which are awesome because I went and I found a whole bunch of oh, the other thing is when you're working with cotton, it'll fray like this. You have to take the fray out because the fray you will see it through the cardboard, and you don't want that. So you kind of let it dry a little bit, and then so I'm going to put this down, and I'm going to get some cardboard. But while I'm looking for the cardboard, you guys, I'm going to stick this over it. Because that's what I do. Yeah, there we go. So let's just let that sit there. And I will be right back with some cardboard. Okay, I'm back. I found a color that I think would be, this is not cardboard, it's cardstock, by the way, but it's a hefty cardstock. And I think that put that in there would tone down the journal a little bit, you know, so it plays off the browns in here, so it's more real earthy. So I'm going to go ahead and use this to line the inside cover. And it's 10.5 in height. So I'm going to go to like 10 because I just go a little, I make it 3 pieces. So I'm going to go 10 and I'm going to do by, and so the spine is, so I'm going to go 10 by 3 for the, I could actually even go smaller, like 9.5, but that's okay. So we're going to go 10. Is that right? Let's see if I'm doing this right. Yeah, because see that I left, see, that's perfect. See, because there's not going to be anything shown. So 10, and then the other one is where I actually need to go with the 10.5. But I really am not going to go 10.5. I'm going to go 10 and just a pinch under 10.5. There's a little thing on the edge there, so let's cut that side off. So I'm going to, here's 10.5. Let's go to 10 and a quarter. I think 10 and 3/4. No, I think 10 1/4 because those are pretty good. So 10 1/4 by 5 1/4. Yeah, so those are going to be, I hear the dog. So 10 1/4 by 5 1/4. So see, it's going to go like so. I put this on first, and then I put that there, and it's a little bigger, and that's fine. So let's find another piece of that pretty brown. Hope we can find another piece of that pretty brown. That's not it. I think it's, uh-oh. Which one was it? Is it this one? Actually, will this be okay? No, it's 2. Hold on, guys. That's a little different. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. That's okay. We can always find another color. Another color. Is that right? No. Darn. And we might have to use a different brown. That's too dark. Okay, okay, we don't have enough of that brown. I'm digging around in a cardboard, or not cardboard, I keep saying that, don't I? Here, this is good. 2, 3. So there's 3 of these. That's kind of dark light though, but maybe it'll work. Let's see. I wish I could try to find another piece of that brown though. Hold on. I'm a digging. Fast forward. See, I only had 2 pieces of that. Darn it, to Murgatroyd. Darn it. Garnet. Okay, so we're going to use this instead because we don't have enough of this color. I'm sure. Yeah, we blew it. Oh, I'll use this for another one. I always save my cardstock pieces for cards, which I never make cards. I don't know who wants one, but yeah, we need this. So 10 1/4 by 5 1/4. So that's fine. That's not bad. And then 10 1/4 by 5 1/4. And then 10, right, by 3. There we go. All right, now we've got what we need. What in the world? All right, so this time I also need to do, this is 3. So I need to score it at 1 and at 2 for the spine. So let's do that. That'd be good enough. Just a little pinch. This isn't the right scoring thing. I don't think I have another one, but it's all right. Let's do it again. Gotta make sure. Gotta make sure. Not very good because it doesn't go in very deep. There's 1 and 2. Because this is going to wrap around the spine. All of you scrapbookers and all of you professional bookmakers, look away. Look away. Okay. Oh, that's fine. I found this at the thrift store. I was so pleased. I finally got one. Finally. Didn't have the thing with it, but I don't care. It was like, I don't even remember how much it was. I always take the tags off, so that's what I get for taking the tags off. Okay, so that goes in the center, and then we have this and that and this. Okay. So, let's go ahead. And this is really wet, you guys. So, but isn't it pretty? I think this is the top right here. I actually kind of like it like that too, though. Oh, I like it like this. It doesn't really matter at this point. But we'll put this in first. See? Okay. So let's go ahead and do that. And then we will just leave it to dry for like overnight. Because now I've got to find the papers that I want to use in here, and et cetera, et cetera. Goop it up. Goop it up good. But you can see by all of this reinforcement how super strong these journals are with material and the glue and the Tyvek, and this one actually has duct tape. So that's awesome. That is so cool. I need to grab another piece of this. I go through so much of this while I am working on my journals because I don't like to make a gluey mess of them. So I don't even care. All right, so let's stick this down here. All right, yeah, I think that's about right. Goes on there like so. Wipe my hands off so I don't make glue everywhere. Burnish that down. Burnish that down. And the only thing I'm concerned about with the duct tape right now is putting the holes in. I think it'll be okay though. I think it'll be okay. The duct tape has a way of mending itself. So I think that might cause, see, that's perfect. That'll be really nice. Okay, so that might cause it to be a little harder to So, but that's okay. So there's only 2 signatures. I might just put one great big signature in here. Big fat one. I'm not sure. But it's only going to be a pamphlet stitch on this one. And she doesn't want any. And since she writes in it a lot, I'm not going to add the beads to the spine that I put on mine, because that'll just get in the way of her writing. I do a lot of gluing in mine, an art journaling type thing. So I don't mind the beads on the spine, but I think that would be kind of a not good for her. She definitely writes in it. She wants it really plain. So I'm just going to put a lot of pretty paper in there, and she can write, write and embellish as she wants. She said she bought some of my sari fabric, so she can embellish with that, she said. So that'll be fun. So she wants like a naked journal, if you guys will, like a little naked journal. So that's what she's getting, a little naked journal. Now it's really important that you do this part, because if you don't, those lines will show through and they're ugly. So don't do that. Turn this over, or even add another piece. Let's see. Is that on there? No. Let's put this on here like so. You got a few minutes to, okay, gotta get this off my hands. You've only got a few minutes to actually move this if it's not right. Okay. And you really want to be careful with the glue. You don't want to get too much glue all over it. I try to be pretty careful with the glue when I'm selling. If it's mine, I don't care so much, but for somebody else, I try to be a little careful. I got a little bit right there. Rip that off of there. Not too much. It's the back of the journal, so it's okay, but got it. Got it, got it, got it. Get it, got it good. And then just burnish away this little gluey thing out of the way. Now let's do the other side. And I let it go. I'm just going to let this go for a while. Stay flat till it dries. Yeah. Hang on. I need another piece of this. So I hope she doesn't mind that I do plan on putting this online. I hope I do. I think it'll be fun for you guys to make a Buddah journal with me, right? Look at it, it bubbles up when it's, so don't freak out, but it bubbles when it's wet. Paper will curl when it's wet and dry flat when it's not wet. Imagine that. I'm such a scientist. So I just wanted to get up today and do this. There's so many other things I should be doing right now. Oh my word, but no, this is what I wanted to do. And so this is what I was doing. Okay, get this, clean your fingers off. There's no reason to rush because there we go. See, turn it over fresh. And then do it again. Little piece of glue right there. Not liking that. There, we got it. Always kind of watch this side here. There we go. Looks good. Looking good. This is a good color. It's actually probably better than the other color. Isn't that funny how that works out like that? I just love that, how that works out like that. All right, guys, I am going to close this video and we're going to leave it right here. And I will see you next time. And we will play with the signatures, I think, next time. We're not going to embellish. That's what she wants this for. So, yeah. I just like to make sure that this is really on there nicely. Turned out really nice. I love the inside. I don't know. I see a lot of people using material or fabric on the inside, and that's fine, but most books for reals have cardstock, you know, and I just like it. And plus, I have a lot of it, and I just want to use it. We know we have to use what we have. Don't want it to end up in a... There we go. So there we go. So see, this is going to be beautiful. I hope she likes it, and I hope you liked playing along with me today. This is definitely the top right here, so I'm going to fold it later, but right now it's going to end up right back where it belongs. I'm going to put a fresh piece of this over the top of it so that it just doesn't pick up anything. You never know. Make sure there's no glue, no glue. Okay, so this is going to go to sleep. So good night, Buddah Journal. We will see you soon. Sweet dreams. There we go. Move it over. Oh, make sure that's not goofing anything up. That's not. We gotta wash that later. All right, you guys, I hope you enjoyed this Make a Journal, Buddah Journal cover with me. And I will be back another time. I don't know if it's gonna be the next video or what. So, you know, just as soon as the inspiration hits us, we will do the next part. All right, you guys, take care. Take it easy. Have a great day. See you soon.